Hello, welcome to my channel. Today is going to be day 8 of my 100-day challenge, and today I decided to do tall, skinny clusters. I see some new trend of doing the tall journals. I've really only done some of the shorter ones, but I thought I'd like to make some tall, skinny ones at some point, so I thought the tall, skinny clusters would be a great addition. This can probably, I thought it could go on a belly band, something like this. I'll show it so say you wanted to put a belly band on a page, you could stick that in the center. If you wanted to put a tuck, that would be great to put that there. Maybe you just wanted to, add it as a decoration somewhere. It would be cute onto something that you just want to add a little pop of color to. Yeah, I thought that would be cute. So, put this away. So that is what I'm going to work on today. So I'm going to get everything set up and come back and we'll put some together. Okay, we are back. So what I've gathered together to make these clusters are, I've got some thicker cardstock that I can throw in the back, a little bit more of a sturdy base. I just have two different ones, darks and lights. In this one, you can't even see it because it's been covered up, but the hard one is back there just to give it a little bit of strength because most of the other ones are lighter papers. So then I have a whole variety of scraps, pretty basic, no bright colors to throw in there. Got some book pages because you can't go wrong with book pages. I have these paper washi strips for another pop of color to go in there. I believe I got all of these from Artzology. They're lighter than I think a lot of people would print from the website. I have a crummy printer. I haven't invested in a good one yet, but I like the muted down colors for them, so I'm okay with that. And then I found a whole bunch of my fussy cut flowers to put on there, and I found ones that were just really tall and skinny, which I thought would be great to add to these. So different colors to add to that. For that, I have some ink. What I did was I put it all together. I didn't ink each one individually because there's a lot of places that are hidden, so why waste the time? And then I inked on top of it to grunge it up a little bit. So got some ink and I got some stick glue and some wet glue. And I have labels if I want to add some labels to it. And then I do have another bin of some of my scraps if I need to pull some more pops of color in or something. So basically all I did is took some of my bigger scraps that I had and I tore strips. Nothing too, secretive about that. I don't mind. Some people like to have it so the white edge doesn't show. It doesn't bother me either way, so I just tear up whenever I see it. The strips I tore were probably somewhere, I think probably the longest is about 7 inches, 7 or 8 inches, and then I think 4 inches is about the shortest that I got the strips in here. I had started out with some longer, excuse my reach, cutoffs from 12 by 12 paper. So when I tore those down and I put those into 3, it gave me 3-4 inch strips. So that I thought that was kind of perfect length for these tall clusters. So, all right, so let's get started. I'm gonna push these just out of the way a little bit for it. And it really no rhyme or reason I found when I made this, except for things that I thought looked nice and pulled from it. So like I said, I started with just a base of one of them. Decided to add a pop of color to it. I didn't glue them totally down because I figured eventually they would get glued onto the page, onto the strip, the belly band, somewhere. So I just put enough glue on there just to hook them together. Like that. Throw that on there, and I believe I think I did 5 on that original one. 5 or 6 strips. I didn't want it to get too thick because I didn't want to take up a lot of bulk, but I wanted to add enough pops of color in there to make it a long strip. Okay, I'll put that down there. Maybe I'll do, since this is more across the center, put that one there. So my goal was to make them about 7 inches tall in the end. Not really measuring it, but it's kind of my original goal to do that. So this might be cute in here. Now these washies are not exactly edged a lot, so I'll take a little bit off the edge just to make it look cohesive with the other strips without trying to take too much off of this. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Oh, let's put the pop of color toward. Nope, I like it toward the top. Okay. Decisions, decisions. Okay, before I stick it to the bottom. All right, so a flower. Yellow might look good in there. Oh, I like that one. Okay, so I'll put that in there. I'll find a label for it, maybe to go on the bottom there. Pears would be cute, but I think it would probably be better. Okay, I'll do it there, but I am going to do what I said I wasn't going to do. I'm going to ink this first because it is kind of stuck in the middle. And just snip the corners off a little. Oops, runaway glue. All right, well, we'll glue stick this flower down. Yeah, that works. Okay. All right, so we'll grunge that antique vintage photo, this flower. And we'll grunge up the edges of the whole cluster. Okay, well, there we go. Very cute. So like I said, that's some sort of belly band or something you want to stick it on, a little page flip. And if you get to the point where you put it in a book and you want to add something on there also, that'll work. But I like it. It's a nice color and some texture to it. And okay, let's make a couple more. All right, let's start with that one. Let's get a book page in there. All right. So how's your day going today? Mine has been a little eventful this morning. I realized my rear tail light turn signal bulb had blown out, and that my brake light was out too. So had to take the tail light apart today and get the go to the store and get a new bulb. Try to figure out how to take it apart. Broke a little piece of plastic off of it while we were taking it apart, but got it fixed. Not too bad, about $9 to get it fixed for the bulb, so not awful, but something I did not want to have to do today. I got in there before the rain started because it's supposed to rain today. It's in the 50s, but there's a cold front moving in, and we're supposed to get a little bit more rain. So, all right. I think I need something in the back here. Maybe a little bit more color. Okay, let's see, that goes to about here. Let's do it this way so I don't miss the glue. I have enough glue on my table here. All right, so this one's a little wider than I normally do, but I'm okay with that. A little too much beige. Music note? Sure. A little bit of goobies. Little glue goobies. Okay. All right, I think that'll work. All right, now we'll pop a color. Get this. I'll get the half a butterfly in there. Just ever so scotch the edge off there. All right, so if I stick the pop of color in over there, maybe some purple down there, or oh, I got blue flowers. Kind of tiny though. But let's see if there's a tag that I can throw in there. I also have some stamps I could look through. Don't want to make it too bright, you know, take away from that. Oh, I just lost a bunch of little tiny ones on the floor. Oh, I think I might like this. The difference. Okay, I like that. All right, I'm gonna throw a little ink on this one since it's kind of in the middle. So that's gonna go. So as you can sort of see here, that thicker, hard one I put on the back is pretty much gonna be all covered up. Well, not pretty much, it really is gonna be covered up, which is fine. It really just was to give it a bit of more strength in the beginning. So it wasn't too floppy. And then we'll get the flower glued on. Okay. All right. A little vintage photo on that flower so it doesn't look so stark white. Age up that music sheet. Whoops. I've got a new vintage photo inker. I can tell this one is getting depressed in the center there. So, might have to get that out soon, but okay. A little glue on there. Here we go. All right. Beautiful. Okay, next one. All right, let's start out with something longer again, just to get a base going here. Okay. words down there. Kind of like working in reverse here, gluing them from the bottom up, but that's okay. All right, a little bit of glue here. Stick a little bit of glue here. All right, probably need something to kind of peek out from that side. That'll be okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. I think I need a little bit more color in here that I haven't gotten yet. Okay, so, oh, I see. Okay, I like that. We'll get that orange butterfly in there. All right, let's get that down. And we'll put that down. I'm gonna put that over here because I'm gonna put the butterfly next to him. Teeny tiny rips. But I think I'll keep that side straight. Oh, gotta leave room for the flower. Okay. All right, let's find which flower we want to stick on there. I sort of have this golden one. What do I want to do? It might be too big. I think I'll go with that one. He kind of falls apart. Okay, we'll go with this one. Go with your gut. All right, and maybe a little label up here. Perfect label's probably on the floor when I drop them, but we're gonna go with that. Okay. All right. Vintage photo up that flower. Throw a little grunge on the rest. Hey, I definitely like not having to grunge every single one of them. That is a good thing. Okay. Okay. I like it. All right, I think we got time for one more. I think we need some more book page. Kind of like that movie, More Cowbell, or is that Saturday Night Live? We need more cowbell. We need more book page. Can't go wrong with more book page. I'll put that in the back. Make it pop a little bit. Support that. I think the book page is a little more brittle than let's go down here, and then I can put something up top there. Too much the same. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so let's throw a little glue on the back of that so we catch the whole thing. Okay. A little green down there. Okay. Knowledge matter. I think that'll work. Okay, let's see if we can get that. There we go. Let's see, how long did we get this one to? A little more than 7. I can live with that. A little even on the bottom, so maybe we'll tear that a little. There we go. Okay. All right, so I definitely want to use that purple flower because it is pretty. So we'll use that and see what else I can add to add a little yeah, let's do that. I'm not gonna do the sides though. Crinkle them up a little bit. That'll make them distressed enough. I don't want to cover that knowledge matter. Come close though. Okay, find a tag that I can put sideways would be good. My list of things to do, make a tag holder book because this is so hard to go through. I like that, it's got that purple around there, very similar to that flower, so a little place to jog a note. So I'm gonna snip the corners a little bit. Okay. Get the flower glued down. Okay, that is a nice tall one. I like it. All right, let's vintage photo up the flower. Get some of these edges that are white. Okay. I like how that one got ripped. Gave a nice little place to ink, so. There we go. Okay, I like it. All right, so. I think we made quite a few. Let's see if we can make one more. Nice even 6. All right, let's go with this. A great scrap buster if you got a bunch of scraps laying around, that is for sure. All right, a little bit of book page. All right, some color at the bottom. A little bit of glue right there. Okay, this one's a little bit shorter, but I think I'll be okay with that. I got some green. Let's see if there's something in here I can add. I like the graph paper. All right, so tear it a little over here. Tear it a little up here. Tear it a little there. Okay. Get rid of those scraps. And I want it to go right there. Oh, wrong side of the glue stick. That's gonna look nice on there. Greens and yellows. For sure. I don't know if I really want to add any of that. Okay. Put you on there. I don't think I want to tear it anymore. We're going to go with it as it is. Okay. crash, bang, boom. When crafting goes awry. Okay, we're going to glue that little flower on there, and then I'll look for a little tiny tag to stick on the bottom. I think that's all I'll need. Don't rip. Okay. Okay. Delicate flower. Okay, I think that's stuck on pretty good. Okay, nice tiny little round. Label for there. Okay, get this one inked up a little bit. All right, work on the edges. Okay, just a tiny bit of glue right there. Okay, all right, so I'm going to call that one done. Okay, I will be back in a moment, clean this up, and I'll show you what we did. All right, I am back. So I finished 6 of them during that. It's about half an hour's worth of time, but that included setting the stuff, not included ripping the stuff, but assembling it. So 5 minutes to assemble each while explaining it. It's not too bad. Probably could have done them a lot quicker if I didn't have to stop in between to do some things, but definitely a quick, easy project to do some mass makes in, and I have enough left over to probably make another 50 of them. So I really definitely do like them. They're so easy. They'll be easy to attach to, like I said, a belly band or a tag. So you can put this is not the right length, but stick a belly band on a page and stick that on there. It'd be very cute to do that on any of those. Or if you wanted to do a tuck to dress it up, that would be cute for that also. Even any sort of other huge pocket that you have, if you want to stick it on the front. Like I said, these were geared toward the new popular tall skinny journals, but they definitely, as you can see, would fit into regular journals without a problem. So I think it is a win-win for everything. So I'm quite happy with how they turned out. I hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to seeing other tall skinny clusters out there. But for now, that's it. And once again, thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope you have a great and creative day. Thank you.